Hey guys, welcome back to Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. So today let's talk about part 2 of 7-star Awakening update. So basically we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 character more that I haven't talked about on this month 7-star upgrade. If you guys have this kind of character dupe in your box, they are really strong guys. Gumi upgrade them from Japan. I checked some characters in Japan like Aileen. She already in the top tier character in Japan, and in global she get buff again. In Japan when she comes 7-star, she in the top 10 list of the most powerful trainer and finisher in the game. And Eileen got upgrade guys, so she can do, I calculate, she can do 1.5 billion on her limit burst, and there are 2 more characters in this banner that can do more than 1 billion damage on the dummy. Alright, let's talk about Eileen first. Eileen is quite really simple, really classic girl. She is really strong all around. Why? Let's have a look guys at her super team first. If you get 4 of her, you get super team of attack 52. It's a hat. It's have a plant killer, stone killer, bug killer, machine killer. A lot of killer there. And this thing is the best in slot for hat from today until 8 months in Japan. So if you have 4, it's really hard choice. I'd rather have 2 of her to do like massive damage. And one thing I want to mention guys, many people said fixed dice get enough in 8 months. What does that mean? For me, it means fixed dice is the meta today in global guys. It's the meta today, is do the most damage. Enjoy it for 8 months. If you don't believe me, test it yourself. Get 5 Cesar, farm them. You can farm them like for like 2-3 days and you probably get 100%. Okay, right, let's have a look at Aileen. Why she's so powerful? Her base attack is 195, it's not that high, but she get pot of 65. This is like so strong. Total of 260 attack, and her damage is come from fixed dice right here. And one more thing I want to mention, look at this guys. Aileen is a unique character that can equip almost everything in the game. Every super teamer, every teamer possible to build her in. This game is based on one thing is your hero, one thing is your TMR. When you can equip everything, you have option that you can put all those TMR to her. She is the easiest character to build. For example, if you like free to play, you have limited of TMR. You farm an arm mastery or a sword mastery or dagger mastery or something, a spear mastery. She can use them. She can use all of them. Some armor is said like dark Veritas. It said that if you equip heavy armor, increase 30% on your attack. She can do that. You can equip anything on her. That's why she's like flexible little girl, so strong. Because I have like another 8 more. I will go quick on this. Alright, so basically on her 7-star she get limit burst gauge buff to all allies for 12 to 14. This is really nice. Like I said, if you have 2 of her and you have dupe, this can go up to 28 limit burst stone maximum on your team. So it's kind of like 80% of your roster can use this, except like heavy finisher or heavy healer like Ayaka costs like 50 or something. We would never use them on OTK anyway, but it's a good thing. It's interesting in my opinion. And she get interest now. It's because she have low limit burst, cost only 24, and you can give her limit burst to like Adam, Nyx, Ayaka. I don't know, man. The person who need it, and it is good stuff. And not just that, give you buff of attack 150 and magic 150 as well. The thing I would like to mention, she get through double hand guys. This is why this is like 1 clown TMR for free when you equip with your Pride Driver. So if you use fixed dice, it's still good, because in Japan it's only 1 is increased attack for 30%. In global it's 50% guys. So it's really strong. With fixed dice, if you maximum everything, for example, I have to say this, if you don't have a finisher, alright, if you don't have finisher, you have all the pot, strength pot, attack pot I mean, and limit burst pot, put everything on her, alright, and this thing you might look at 10.25 multiply, it's low, but it's total of 20.5 multiply, and it's only cost 24 limit burst stone. Why it's good? Because Nyx give you 28, he sack himself, and you get this, and you do billion damage. I've been calculating this on the dummy, I think 1.5 you have like everything or the super teamer, but overall guys, she is really strong, and this full hit is really slow. However, today we have a lot of tornado chainer, aurora chainer, Barbarian come in, do like crazy tornado, and Eileen just like ching 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 and boom, dead. So strong guys. I will go quick, I don't want to go like 24 hours on this. So next is Veritas of the Frame. He also come in with the massive damage guys. He is the second collector that can do 1 billion damage. Okay, let's have a look at super teamer first. It's a flame lord armor. It gives you 38 attack, not bad. Defense 28, not bad. Fire 80% resistant. Shit, so strong guys. Normally you have to sacrifice a slot of like, with 80% you sacrifice like 4 slot of TMR to get 80% on fire, and most boss use fire and you get a raw attack of 38. It's really good guys. The thing is, he is fixed dice user again. In Japan, he said that he is low tier. In my opinion, I agree, because his max ability, look at this guys, 30 times multiply fire damage. This works very well with fixed dice, however, it's on a 4-turn cooldown. So it's, available on 4 turn, So if this is on first turn, he will become up there with Aileen, guys. And this thing deal more damage. Aileen is only 20 times multiply, but Aileen can use limit burst every turn if you have a team for it. But this thing is 30 times multiply on 4 turn. You just do massive damage, one shot the boss. If you fight a long like a boss that like have a lot of HP and you have to fight for many turns, he is the one for you. But I don't suggest you build him, because it's like I said, it's available on 4th turn, and sometimes we just we want to do damage, a lot of damage with the thing that not under cooldown ability. So Frame Veritas is really good, but you need like a lot of buff and stuff. Overall, he do damage, big damage, but on the wall of cooldown ability, which I don't like. That's why he's not good in my opinion. I agree with Japan 100%. Next, the other person who can make people 1 billion damage is Beatrix, guys. Beatrix, look at this. She got 42 times multiplied to one enemy. However, she doesn't have fixed dice. However, look at her super teamer. This thing will make you heal, whatever you call, go 1 billion damage. Okay, she is not 1 billion damage, but she will make people go 1 billion damage with her super teamer. You have 4 of her, I only have 3 again. So I don't know, I'm cursed with 3 characters always, so I will never get this anytime soon except by pool. Alright, so I will go short on Beatrix, but this thing is nice if you use this one or this on a cooldown again. So basically it gives you limit burst. One thing I forgot to mention, her limit burst is very strong, guys. She decreased magic and attack by 74%. Sack this first turn, alright. Sack Nyx, first turn 28, and like give like Ayaka or Nico or someone that give limit burst to 30, and you get break of 74% attack and magic and mitigate damage of 30%. Really nice, really useful, guys. And then after the first turn finish, you just try to build this up, because it's only cost 30 stone, and this thing give you another 20. So basically every 3 turns, she is the best breaker today in global for attack and magic break. Right, next is Dark Veritas. Dark Veritas becomes Superman, guys. Okay, let's have a look at her Super Chima first. It's Dark Law, same thing with Frame Veritas, except it gives you Dark resistance of 80%, and his cooldown ability, he get like Superman move, increase attack defense spirit by 220%, mitigate 30% damage, heal himself forever for 3 turns, and magic heal limit burst gain. It's just everything that you need from your buffer. You don't need it anymore. The reason I said he's really good because of his limit burst, guys. His limit burst is only cost 18 and is 20 hit. If you have 4 of him, I suggest you test this out. Or if you have 2 of him, test it out. Go to dummy, use 2 of him, and do limit burst every single turn. You get attack and defense break as well. The way it's calculated, if you use this, you do damage first, you break later. So you only pot 1 of him. Okay, so if this thing is in front of damage, it means it's break first and damage second. Same thing with Naru. Naru got buff first and damage later. This is how I think the damage, this is how the step work in FFBE. I might be wrong, but I tested it already. It's damage first and break later. Alright, but I might be wrong though. But he's super good. He's really nice. I have 5 many use for him. And one more thing forgot to mention is for all enemies. So it's AoE chain. It's just similar to Naru. And I'm not sure if it works with Naru. Wow, I have to test it out. If it works with Naru, for example, Naru buff, he break, and they both chain. Whew. Oh, it's gonna be OTK team. Okay. Next is Light Veritas, possibly to be one of the good character, hybrid character, but have a look, guys. His Super Chima is Light Lord armor, so if you don't know this already, she is not a he. I always forgot because he looked like a Gundam to me. Okay, so he looked like he is CG Citra. When you take the armor off, it's a big lady. Okay, so it's attack 30, defense 30, magic 30, spirit 30, light resistance 80%, really nice. Okay, look at his core ability is this one. High bridge damage 40 times multiplied to all enemy. However, the way it works with high bridge damage, as you may know already, you divide that by 2. So it's become only 20 times multiplied, which is lackluster in my opinion. It's on the 5th turn as well. If this on the 1st turn, like Frame Veritas, if they both on the 1st turn, they will become one of the top tier character in my opinion. The rest is not interesting except his limit burst. He didn't get buff. He had the best break still of defense and spirit at 74%, and it's cost 30 though. It's too much. 20 is good. Maybe we should stake him with 6 star. Alright, Priest is overall. I have read everything on Priest. I don't found her interesting at all except her Super Chima, where you can chain and do damage. It's just like pot 153, but however it's decreased fire, wind, and earth resistance by 50% as well. So it's quite nice, but it's a fist. Not many people use fist. Alright, except Victor. Wow, that might be some interesting combo with Victor. Okay, next is her cooldown ability is light physical damage 10. It's 5 turn again, so it's 20 times multiplied. Same with light Veritas and stuff. Not interesting. Only 1 enemy, 7 hit, and she get Eye of Alterna, decrease attack and defense by 60% to all enemy, and buff 120. Interesting. Oh, this was on 1st turn. There may be some use on this, but Priest is really niche. Okay, on the passives, more damage, limit burst, dark resistance, petrify 100, and true double hand, true do will, and more accuracy. Not really good in my opinion. Her limit burst is 16 times 0.4 multiplied to 1 enemy. So if you calculate those, it becomes 16 times. And decrease defense and spirit is just like dark Veritas, but it's light Veritas, but only 1 enemy. And also decrease resistance to all for 60%. There might be some use for this for OTK, guys, because if you don't have impen, if you don't have room for it, you can go Nyx, again a lot of Nyx, or double Eileen, and bam bam, you get this. But one Nyx is better because you only sacrifice one character and you have 5 characters left, and you decrease defense spirit by 74% and decrease resistance to all for 60%. Interesting limit burst. We'll see how good it will be. Okay, Echo overall is a bad 7-star. She is the worst, but she looked the best in my opinion. She is the cutest in this awakening. It's give you HP MP spirit by 15% and increase evoke magic by 30%. This is unique, guys. Can it be equipped with 4 of her? If yes, then it's good. If no, oh yes, this is a big yes. You need, in my opinion, CG Citra needs 4 of this, which means you need 16 Echo. This is why I said Summoner is very hard to build, guys. However, I feel that they are the strongest in the end game. Maybe later on when we have like 2, 3 star, 4 star Esper, and I talked to Control Alt Delete, he mentioned that all the summoner damage is ignore evoke damage. I mean, ignore Pisco and magic immunity. That's interesting to me. Very interesting, guys. All right. What she get? She get remove debuff, increase gauge, give barrier, and MP heal except caster and Esper gauge as well. So with this one alone, 2 casts, you get full Esper bar, and you get a barrier for 200 and heal to 1 allies only, which is like it should be all. Even all, I still don't find a use for her yet because I'm not a summoner guy. And yeah, and she get a stop and charm resistance at 50%, which is like kind of useless. You need like 100. 50 is unreliable. Just imagine a blue ticket. Okay. 7-star, I wish she have auto revive, but she don't. And limit burst is not interesting at all. It's heal everyone, remove break to everyone, and give you like granite, give you evocation gate to full. She might be a I might be wrong on this, guys, because I don't never play the mage summoner and evoke magic. She might be in good that team. She built for that team, guys, but I don't have all the gear, and I believe most people don't have it. Because for me, even I farm every day, I only have attack. I don't have magic and spirit gear yet. I only have attack and defense. That's all I aim for. Magic and spirit is my second priority of farming. So I farm every day for like 6 months. I still don't have everything. But if you have everything, feel free to go for it. If you bought from like attacker and chainer, you go for magic user. Okay, that's a good thing though. It's volatility. Next is a ram. Ram overall is kind of decent. Let's have a look at her super TMR. Her super TMR is the best in slot for high bridge damage that do summoner. So basically you need 8 of her to maximize your summoner. Like I said, this is why I said it's difficult on summoner again. And her cooldown ability is... One is auto revive AoE, very good. Mitigate damage of 20%, super good. And we increase defense and spirit by 100%. So 1 hit is on the first turn cooldown, 6 turn cooldown available on first turn. So it's very good in my opinion, guys. However, auto revive is just a backup thing when your healer and stuff is in a problem. And she get MP here of 180, and this costs all your 10 of the limit burst stone, not all of them. And she can sack herself and you get full limit burst gate, summoner gauge, I mean. Very interesting, guys, on her. And at 6-star, she got Chain of Tornado. You can chain with Victor, Adam, Quake, a lot of people, Barbarian, okay. And her super limit burst is magic damage 6 times multiplied, 51 hit, nothing interesting. so its damage is really low, and it's cost 20. It's only one hit, and it's not cannot changeable. So overall RAM is kind of, she's good, right? If you have a use for her, this thing alone make her really good. Okay, even it's on 6 turn cooldown, it's emergency thing that I feel is must have in some of the boss fight later on in FFBE when the stronger boss come. All right, not overall it's really good, guys. In this batch, I have to say that Gumi have do good work, good job on update this consistency in like every 7-star for the old unit. All right, I think that's it for me. I've been talking for a long time and I'm out of voice. Today I make like 3 videos because this is like Ninja Awakening 7-star that coming in. Yeah, that's it. Tell me what you think about this character, Aileen, Flame Veritas, Beatrix, Veritas of the Light, okay, Veritas of the Dark, Veritas of the Light, Priest, Echo, and Ram, and so on. Who do you think is good? And not everyone have dupe. I'm apologize for free-to-play player because I have like most of them. I have like dupe of most of them. I feel that no, this is not good, that not good. But in the actual world, all 7-star are really good, guys. Are really good because I forgot that free-to-play only have like 2 Eileen or 2 Dark Veritas, and that all you got. And you need a choice to make 7-star for them. You don't know what to pick. Like I said, any 7-star is good. Okay? Apologize on that, guys. Anyway, guys, you guys have a good day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.